Okay, hello everybody. It is I, Mr. K, filling in for the boredom of self-isolation. I hope everybody is well. I hope everybody is doing okay. I hope you're all having a nice time. I hope you're making your friends and your family and the people you are in your house with cups of tea and generally being nice people. So yesterday we were learning a little bit guitar. I hope that kind of made sense. It was a bit confusing when you were kind of putting a guitar near the screen and not near the screen. You'll be pleased to know Gareth will be back next week. It's all okay. He will be able to do that a lot better. Today we're going to do some singing. So singing today is going to involve families. It's going to involve whoever is in the house with you. If you have little brothers and sisters, get them down here right now. If you have big brothers and sisters, get them down here right now. If there are any adults in the building who are not doing something very important like working, then get them to come and do this as well. So we're going to sing Twist and Shout by the Beatles. That's going to be basically the song of the week. If you didn't look yesterday, we did the guitar part. Tomorrow we're going to do the drums, and on Thursday we're going to do the keys. And then what we're going to try and do is on Friday we're going to try and somehow put together a video of all of us, wherever we are, having a go at it. It might not work. It might work. Who knows? Let's find out. So if you fancy it and you have the way to do it, if you could record yourself singing Twist and Shout by the Beatles, we will try and put it up as something at the end of the week. If there isn't enough, we won't. We'll kind of let it build a little bit more and go from there. So, singing, scary. Oh, some people don't like it. Oh, dearie me. The amount of people who come in and go, oh, no, I don't like singing. It's far too difficult. I firmly believe anybody can sing. So anybody who's watching this, we will get you singing. It's a little bit weird doing it over video because obviously I can't actually hear if you're singing in tune or not. So, we're all learning together. We're all learning together in these strange times. But what we're going to do first, we're going to talk about all the kind of scary bits that go with singing that people get really put off by, which is generally, I always find, warm-ups. So, warm-ups, you have to do with anything. Basically, the way to think about it is that your voice, all the muscles in here, which you're using when you're singing, are just as much of a muscle as, your hamstrings, just as much of a muscle as your tummy muscles, as your arm muscles. If you are a professional footballer, you have to warm up your legs. If you're a cricketer, you do stuff with your arms. If you're a singer, you've got to warm up your voice. Got to warm up these muscles in here. Reason being that otherwise you start getting a bit croaky. You start finding it to be a bit difficult and all that sort of stuff. So, however, I'm fully aware that that is something that people find very, very difficult. And it kind of puts people off singing, which is such a shame because actually it's just something that has to be done. And it doesn't have to be as scary as you think. The reason you can only see my head is because today we're going to stand up. So I'm going to move back a bit. Move this... We're still in my living room. Welcome to my living room. We are socially isolating. We're not on lockdown. We're isolating. So Vicky and the kids are around. At some point over the next couple of sessions, one of them is going to run through. It's almost guaranteed. I have to do this morning before Joe Wicks comes on at 9 o'clock because they're desperate to do a bit of that. So we're going to crack on. So, warm-ups are really, really important. They're really, really important. And they can be quite good fun. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to work on our breathing, okay? So we're going to get our... you won't be able to see my legs, thankfully, because I'm still wearing my pyjamas. But what we need to do is you need to put your feet flat on the floor. And kind of at shoulder width. So you're kind of nicely anchored to the ground. So you can kind of wiggle your hips around, do a little bit of a shake if you need to do a little bit of a shake. That sort of stuff. Keep touching my face. That's not what we should be doing at the moment. So you're nice and anchored. And all we're going to do is we're going to kind of try and get nice and straight. We're going to think about our breathing to start with. Now, when you're doing singing, breathing is really important. So you want to be breathing from your tummy muscles. I have quite a flabby tummy, as you can see, but it's there that we're wanting to breathe from. Sounds a bit crazy, but it's from your diaphragm. That's what the idea is, rather than kind of here, because you're going to hunch up, you're going to get a bit nervous. Here, if you're breathing nicely, you'll get a nice flat tummy. I can dream. And you start to kind of fill up the air in here. And then basically what that means is that you are filling up the right part of your lungs so that we can really get it progressing. So all we're going to do just to start with is just do some deep breaths. So if you are like that big and aged between 5 and 9, what you need to do is you need to go and find the people who are a bit bigger than you and squeeze their tummies, okay? Because you want to feel that they've got nice tense tummies and that they're breathing nicely. Or you can feel here, and you should be able to feel that it all kind of opens up and it all kind of gets a bit fatter when you go. So check your mum and dad, make sure they're doing it right. Okay, good, right, okay. So we're going to just breathe in. We're going to breathe in through our nose. It's going to go all the way down. We're going to fill up our diaphragm, and we're going to breathe out through our mouths. Okay. The other thing we need to think about is that you have kind of a beach ball behind your head. So get your head nice and straight, and that's kind of where you want to be. I'm aware that you are going to be feeling like idiots, but you're in your own living room and everyone's socially isolating. There's nobody outside. It's fine. This is all quite good fun. And once you do it a few times, you suddenly be like, oh yeah, I kind of get it. If you start to yawn, that's good. If you start to feel a little bit faint, that does happen sometimes. It's because you're opening up you're really thinking about your oxygen. If you feel like that, sit down, don't faint. You know, the NHS has got enough stuff going on at the moment. And just take a second. Don't panic about it. That's kind of all part of it. And what we're going to do is we're just going to breathe in, and then we're just going to kind of control our breathing out, and we're going to try and just kind of breathe nice and naturally. And we're going to do it 3 times. You can tell I've been watching Joe Wicks all week. We're going to do it 3 times for about 5 minutes. It'll all be okay. It is. We won't do it 3 times, and then we're going to do the other thing that everybody hates. So in through your nose, out through your mouth, fill up your diaphragm. If you are very small, check that everyone's doing it right. Check their bellies, and we're going to go now. So we're going to breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. If you're doing this at a Backbeat session, what we generally try to do is we'll kind of do that and say something. So good morning and hello to all of my Backbeat singers. In my head, I am currently saying some Billie Eilish lyrics. That's one. That's Macy and that lot on a Wednesday. I'm saying rude words. That's the little ones on a Tuesday. So yeah, that's good. We won't do that. We'll do it one more time. And out. Okay, so this is basically just getting your lungs nice and ready to have a bit of a sing. Nice to have a little bit of a sing. Now, the other thing that everybody gets upset about is warming up your voice. So we kind of warmed up our lungs a little bit there. If you want to do that a few more times, that's absolutely fine. Do it as much as you can. When it comes to your voice, what you end up doing is scales. Now, as I've said a million times, all of our gear is in quarantine the other side of Shrewsbury, so we're kind of making this up as we go along. I managed to find and steal a keyboard. Yes! However, I didn't manage to find and steal the keyboard stand. So the keyboard is over here, which is why I have the camera here. So I'm going to have to go on my knees, but stay standing. And basically what we do is, to warm up your voice, you kind of find a note, and you sing a scale. So a scale is like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Basically, if you were the Von Trapp family. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do a few of those. And if you feel ridiculous, then that is fine. It is a ridiculous thing that you're doing. You're making noise in a kind of a special way out of your mouth. If you've never done it before, it is crazy. However, anyone could do it. I promise you. Once you get over it feeling a bit weird, you will be okay. So we're going to start here. Again, normally we'll kind of work together. We'll work out where is a good place to start. Everybody has a different natural register. So if that's too low, you could go la 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 la. Or you go la 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 la. If you're really feeling that you want to go really low, ba, 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 ba. That's quite low. So we're going to start there. And no one likes singing scales. It's always really annoying. And it's not much fun because we want to get singing our song. So we do it with Adam, I don't like singing my scales. So Adam, I don't like singing my scales. Then I remember that no one likes singing scales, and then we go on to the song. So we're going to just have a little go. Again, if you are that big and between the ages of 5 and 7, you can check that everybody's doing it right. Okay, I want to check that. I'm watching. Okay, right, okay. So we're going to go. Adam, I don't like singing my scales. Okay, so you have a little go at that. Doesn't matter what it sounds like. It's all supposed to be good fun. Okay, so we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Adam, I don't like singing my scales. That's basically what we're trying to do. And then, and this is the bit that gets difficult, we move up. Okay, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Adam, I don't like singing my scales. Okay, very simple. Do that one again. How are we feeling? If you're very little and you kind of sound like a chipmunk, Adam, I don't like singing my scales. If you're a big builder, kind of doing this because everyone else has told you have to, because we're social isolating at the moment, and that's great. We're spending loads of time with the family. Adam, I don't like singing my scales. Sing it loud enough, and I will feel that energy coming through towards me. We're going to go 2 more up, and we're going to go here. So we're going to go to E. We're going to go. If you are kind of into all this sort of stuff anyway, and you fancy just using this, we've basically just gone C, D, E, and F. That's all we're going to do today. If you want to keep going, all you're going to do is just go up to your 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go as high as you can, go as low as you can. It's all good practice. As you start getting stronger, as your voice starts getting stronger, as the muscles start getting stronger, you'll be able to get higher, you'll be able to get lower. It's all about increasing the range of your voice and warming up your vocal cords. So we're on our E. We go, Adam, I don't like singing my scales. Okay, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Adam, I don't like singing my scales. And we're going to do one more, get a little bit higher, and then we're going to get onto the song. So we go, Adam, I don't like singing my scales. Okay, we're getting high now. Oh. Okay, burly builders. Oh. If you're a little chipmunk, oh. That's very high. I can't do that one. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Adam, I don't like singing my scales. Okay, that's it. That is all the warm-up that we're going to do. You should probably do a bit more. However, I don't want it to overtake everything, and I don't want everyone to have to do loads and loads and loads, because it's a bit annoying. It is something that puts loads of people off of singing, particularly the stuff that I get really, really angry about, which is the kind of if you're a teenage boy who wants to learn how to sing and you watch all the kind of the bands, all they ever tell you is that they are, it's a natural talent. And if you watch X Factor, you deserve to be here. It's such a natural thing. It's not natural. It isn't. You have to get some singing lessons. You have to learn how to control your voice. Otherwise, your voice explodes and it becomes a right mess. And you can only go for a certain amount of time. This is why we kind of say you need to do it. Same as, I don't know, Kurt Cobain had to learn how to play guitar. You have to learn how to control your voice. I'm really, 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 really passionate about that. So you've got to, if you want to become a singer, come and get some singing lessons. We do boys only classes, we do girls only classes when it comes to singing, because it's a bit embarrassing. But just come and do some. We do cool songs and we do fun songs, and we get some stuff going on. Anyway, enough of me ranting. Let's have a go at the Beatles. So on the computer below, you will find that there is some lyrics. If you Google it, it's Twist and Shout by the Beatles. If you go onto our website, we'll put the link below. Then you will find that the information is on there as well. So we're just going to sing Twist and Shout by the Beatles. Shake it up, baby, now. So what I want to do is, if it's just you, don't worry about it. If you are watching this as a group, if there's kind of 2s or 3s or 4s of you, I want you to just separate off into half and half, okay? Because there is the 2 parts. There's shake it up, baby, now, shake it up, baby. Twist and shout, twist and shout. That's basically where we're going with this, okay? So. That's the key we're working in. I just needed to remind myself. That is good. So we're going to go. We'll shake it up, baby, now. Ba, 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 ba. We'll shake it up, baby, now. We'll shake it up, baby, now. Wherever is comfortable, that is the note that we're looking for. And what we want some people to go on one bit. We want some people to go on the other bit, because there's the shake it up, baby, that bit. That's what we're after. So we're going to just do the first verse, and we're going to do the R's, and then you guys can have a little bit of fun with it as well later on, okay? So here's what we're looking for. We're going to go, we'll shake it up, baby, now, shake it up, baby. Twist and shout, come on, baby, now, come work it on out. So that's what we're doing. We're going to go like call and response. So if you have a high voice, do the first bit. If you have a low voice, do the second bit. And basically we're all just going to kind of do it together. I'm going to come and stand up and see if we can do it. Okay, so we're in this key here. So we're going to go 1, 2, well, shake it up, baby, now, shake it up, baby. Twist and shout, twist and shout. Okay, that's basically where we're going, okay? Right, okay. This is weird to a camera rather than to a bunch of people who are looking at me saying, yes, Adam, this is a great idea. At the moment, basically, all I have in my mind is loads of people being like, what is he doing? Why is he doing this? I'm thinking it myself. I'm basically talking to a camera. Let's have a go at it anyway. So we go. Okay, so we're going to go. So it's going to go 1, 2, well, shake it up, baby, now. Yeah, okay, so it's just the 2 input. So we're going to go 1, 2, well, shake it up, baby, now. Low voices, baby. High voices, twist and shout. Low voices, twist and shout. Come on, come on, come on, baby, now. Come on, baby. Work it on out. Work it on out. Yep. I don't know why I've given up there. We can probably have to sing this properly. But I feel like maybe we just need to kind of work out what we're doing and how we're doing it. So has everybody got that now? We've got that started. We've got that happening. We're going to go the whole way through. I am going to come back to the keyboard. But what I want you to see is I want you to be stood up. What to see? There's a camera. Stood up. Nice and flat. Nice and straight. Legs on your feet. Feet on the floor. Legs connected to your feet. Helpful. So you're nice and relaxed. If you are kind of enjoying yourself, you can have a little bit of a wiggle. Shake it up, baby. Now it's supposed to be fun after all. This is all part of the joy. So, over here. Okay, so we're going to go. Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, well, shake it up, baby. Now shake it up, baby. Twist and shout. Twist and shout. Come on, come on, come on, baby. Now come on, baby. Work it on out, work it on out. You know you look so good, look so good. You know you look so fine, look so fine. You know you got me going now, gotta make it like I knew you would. Working would. Well, shake it up, baby, now shake it up, baby. Twist and shout, have a wiggle if you need to, and shout. Come on, come on, come on, come on, baby, now come on. Stop there. Got weird eye thing going on. Okay, so this is the next bit. The last bit. This is the hardest bit, okay? So it goes like this. It sits there. And we go, we'll shake it up, baby, now. Okay? So it's just the R's. So, depending on how many people there are in the room, if you have a very low voice, start at the beginning. Start on that first one. Ah. If you have a medium voice, you can go next. Ah. If you have a high voice, ah. If you have an even higher voice, ah. And then if you have that higher voice, you can just go up one. Ah. And if you really want to, you can kind of go woo like that, depending on how you feel. So we're going to go ah. Oh, shake it up, baby, now. Shake it up, baby. Twist and shout. Twist and shout. Come on, come on, come on, come on, baby, now. Okay? I have a feeling every time I stop doing that, loads of people are kind of going, yeah, I'm having a really good time. Oh, you stopped. So I apologise for that. Sorry if that was you. So go shake it up, baby, now shake it up, baby. Okay, that's basically how it works. So you basically learnt the whole song. So you want the high bit, the low bit, you want to go in and out, you want to have a little bit of a twist. I'm aware that we got to 20 minutes, so we want to stop. If you have a little practice, you can. What we will do, just to finish off, is I will give you the entire song with the piano, and then you've got something that you can sing along to, okay? So if I move the camera over here, what am I going to do? I'll move the camera down here, like that. Hello. There's my keyboard. Just in case, because I'm not entirely sure what camera angles we're looking for here. As you can see, I'm doing everything wrong. I'm on my knees because we haven't got a keyboard stand. I apologise. We're trying our hardest. What can we do? So, lyrics will be below. They'll also be on the website. Tomorrow is drums. Thursday is keys. We're actually going to have a go at the keyboards. I should do it here. The keys. Ooh. And then on Friday, somehow we're going to try and work out a way of us all kind of putting it all together. I think what that will be if you have a webcam or you have a way of doing it, stick your headphones on, listen to the song with one ear in and one ear in and one ear out, have a little sing along, record yourself doing it, email it across to us, and then we'll put it all together. I don't know if that's going to work this week. It probably isn't, to be honest with you. We said it yesterday, and the more I've thought about it, the more mad it is. That would be great, though, in the future. So if anyone can think of a way to do it, that's great. Please, 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 if you think this is fun, if you're enjoying this, if this is breaking up your day, tell your friends. We're kind of doing this basically to give ourselves something to do, give you guys something to do. Also, it'd be lovely if we got some new people kind of listening, saying hello. We want to build the community. Come September, we're going to start building Backbeat into other parts of Shropshire. We're going to go a bit further apart. It'd be great to have some more people involved. So tell your friends, suggest songs. We'll happily do any songs. We're here, socially isolating just as much as you are. So yes, this is the song for today. So, have a lovely day. Be good, be well, be careful. Don't go out if you don't need to. If anyone has any bananas, send them. I have the Backbeat baby is desperate for bananas. We've got everything but bananas. We will swap you for a loo roll. So, here we go. I'm going to count you in. Use this as much as you want. Keep coming back to this bit. Have a lovely day. And Ian will see you tomorrow with some drums. Okay, so that's going to be an obvious cut that you've come to me after... That last bit has obviously been cut. The reason is that I've just made a complete mess up of the final playthrough. So we're going to play it through now. So this is the whole song. So have fun. Enjoy. The introduction goes like this. It goes... One, two, but shake it up, baby, now. Shake it up, baby, now. Shake it up, baby. You know you twisted little girl. You know that you're mine. At the end of the verse, guitarist do a little bit. Ready for the R's? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, shake it up, baby. Now shake it up, baby. Twisted little girl, little girl. Shake it, baby, now. Shake it, baby, now. Shake it, baby, now. Shake it, baby, now. R's to end, we go. Well done. Have a lovely day. See you tomorrow. I won't see you tomorrow. Ian's doing drums tomorrow, so enjoy the drums tomorrow. I will see you on Thursday for a keyboard lesson. Get your keyboards, find your notes. It will be great, and have a lovely day. Okay, be good. See you later. Bye-bye. Toodaloo. Au revoir.